Ever feel like your candle is burning at both ends and you're just waiting for the wax to run out? We've all been there. Today we're diving into those sneaky signs of burnout that we too often brush off. Ready to reignite your flame the right way? Number 1. Constant fatigue. Ever feel like you've been running marathons in your sleep? That's your body's way of saying, slow down. Constant fatigue isn't just missing out on a good night's rest. It's a clear signal that burnout might be creeping in. Remember those days when you used to bounce out of bed, ready to conquer the world? If those days feel like a distant memory, it's time to pay attention. Burnout can disguise itself as just another sleepy morning, but if it sticks around like that stubborn cloud on a rainy day, it's a waving red flag. So, listen to your body, grab that extra cup of coffee if you need it, and let's figure out how to kick this fatigue to the curb. Number 2. Lack of motivation. Remember those dreams that used to light up your heart like fireworks on the 4th of July? If they've suddenly dimmed into a distant flicker, you might be dealing with more than just a motivational slump. A lack of motivation can be sneaky. It starts small, with you procrastinating a little here and there, but before you know it, your passion is nowhere to be found. It's like the excitement you used to feel for life got lost in the laundry, somewhere between the socks and the lint. Burnout loves to play this game of hide and seek with your motivation, but you're not alone in this. It's time to dust off those dreams, breathe some fresh air into them, and watch them light up your world once again. Number 3. Increased irritability. Do you sometimes feel as if you're navigating a landmine of irritability? Those little annoyances that used to roll off your back are suddenly causing volcanic eruptions inside you. If you're snapping at people for the tiniest reasons or finding yourself in a simmering pot of frustration more often than not, it's not just one of those days. Burnout loves to crank up the heat on your emotions until they're boiling over. Number 4. Forgetfulness and impaired concentration. Are you suddenly misplacing your keys more often? And focusing on a task feels like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands? Don't worry, you're not turning into a scatterbrain. Burnout has a way of sneaking into your brain and flipping switches, making concentration and memory retention a real struggle. It's like your brain decided to go on a mini vacation without asking your permission. Number 5. Physical symptoms. Feel like your body is sending Morse code messages with those random headaches, stomach pains, and aches that seem to pop up out of nowhere. It's like your body is staging a protest trying to grab your attention. These physical symptoms might seem unrelated, but they're often the whispers of burnout. Your body is a smart communicator, and when it starts sending these SOS signals, it's time to listen up. Number 6. Loss of appetite or stress eating. Notice that your relationship with food has taken a turn? If you've lost interest in meals or find solace in snacking when stress comes knocking, it's not just your taste buds playing tricks on you. Burnout can lead you down the path of either skipping meals or seeking comfort in that tub of ice cream like it's the only friend you've got. Number 7. Social withdrawal. Have you been finding yourself cancelling plans more often lately? If your favorite TV show suddenly seems more appealing than hanging out with friends, it might not just be a case of introversion taking over. Burnout may be making you retreat into your own bubble, convincing you that isolation is the way to go. But deep down, you know you miss those connections and laughter. Number 8. Decreased productivity. If checking things off your to-do list feels like an impossible task, you're not alone. Burnout has a knack for hijacking your productivity, leaving you staring at a screen, wondering where all your energy went. Number 9. Neglected self-care. Remember when you used to pamper yourself like a VIP guest at a spa? If self-care has become a distant memory and you're putting everyone else's needs before your own, it's time to hit pause. Burnout can turn your self-love dial down to 0, leaving you running on empty. But guess what? You deserve more than just leftovers from your own life. It's time to bring self-care back into the spotlight. Number 10. Cynicism and negative outlook. If life suddenly seems like it's playing a prank on you and your sunny summer's day has turned grey and cloudy, it might not just be the weather affecting your mood. Burnout can cast a shadow on your perspective, making you view the world through a clouded lens. Number 11. Disrupted sleep patterns. Have you noticed your once cozy bed turning into a battleground? If you find yourself tossing and turning like a restless ship at sea, it might not be a case of the midnight munchies. Burnout has a way of playing hide and seek with your sleep, leaving you more tangled in your blankets than relaxed. Whether it's struggling to fall asleep, waking up in the middle of the night, or experiencing restless slumber, disrupted sleep patterns are like the warning lights on your dashboard, telling you it's time for a pit stop. Number 12. Struggling to disconnect. Ever feel like your phone is holding you hostage even when you're off the clock? If the thought of being away from your emails or social media gives you a mini panic attack, it might be time to take a break. Burnout can blur the lines between work and personal time until they're so blurred that you don't know where one ends and the other begins. It's like your devices have become part of your identity, and it's high time you take back the reins. In this tech-centric world, finding a healthy balance between screen time and me time is crucial. Number 13. Loss of enjoyment. Remember when your heart used to dance excitedly over your hobbies? If those once thrilling activities now feel like old, forgotten records, it may be down to burnout. It's like the zest got zapped out of life, leaving behind a dull monotony. But guess what? Under the surface, your passions still have embers waiting to be fanned into flames. Maybe now is the time to reignite that spark. Number 14. Feeling overwhelmed. Does it feel like you're juggling more balls than a circus performer? If every responsibility seems as heavy as a boulder and your to-do list resembles a novel, burnout may be playing puppeteer with your stress levels. It's more than just having a lot on your plate. It's a sign that your mental and emotional resources are running low. Number 15. Health taking a hit. Are you feeling like you're in a never-ending battle against coughs, colds, and fatigue? If your immune system seems to be taking a vacation, this points to burnout. It's like your body's defense system is operating on low battery, making you an easy target for those pesky germs. Recognizing burnout is the first step, but your journey doesn't end here. Begin your recovery with 9 scientifically proven self-love strategies, or learn the 10 types of depression for a deeper insight. Thanks for being here. Show some love with a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, and ensure you're subscribed for more.